one evening, 38 Hindus were butchered by Muslims.
Where?
Old area only, innocent people.
Before Ayodhya or before Babri?
The Advani Yatra. See, Advani's Rath Yatra, there was this, the whole plan was that he would go, each place his truck would go through, and then the local RSS would organize riots to consolidate the Hindu vote. So they were doing this throughout, and there are lots of research which is available.
Which year was this?
This is 1990.
90.
Right? So if you see, there is a lot of research which has been done to plot that wherever he went, there was riots after that, and who organized, how it was done, how many people were killed, and things like that. So he came to Hyderabad and this happened, and the Sangh Parivar had organized pretty well to do this, and there were major riots which started here, killings of Muslims, very organized manner. And what these guys didn't realize was that the AIMIM and others had also prepared, because they already knew what was happening, because by the time Advani's truck came here, it had already been a few days that he had been, a few weeks in fact, he had been going from Somnath when he had started, and this pattern was going through everywhere. So Surat, Bhopal, other places, there had been riots. So when he came here, the AIMIM was also prepared. So when the killing started, right, the AIMIM hit back viciously. And see, what happened was, when these riots happened, anybody who is called riot, but it's actually planned killing, right? Mostly, it's never spontaneous. People come out in anger and kill others. It's very rarely so. So when this happened in Hyderabad, so it was ordinary passerby Muslims who were being killed, or very poor, vulnerable Muslims who were caught and killed and their houses burnt and things like that. So the same thing was done by the AIMIM. So it was not the activists of the RSS or Vishwa Hindu Parishad or Bajrang Dal who were being attacked, because they were well prepared. They had their organization and arms and connections and all that. So it was an average poor Muslim. So I remember a few years, average poor Hindus who got killed. So I remember a couple of months, month or two after, just a month after this violence took place in Hyderabad, I had come to Hyderabad. This was the winter vacations, and I was studying in Delhi in a college at that time, and I had come here, and my uncle, my father's youngest brother, was active in the peace groups which had been made. A lot of people were, Kannabiran was there, and this Mazhar Hussain, who is now with Koba, he was very active in that. So this was my uncle, Mehdi Arsalan, he was there. So I used to tag along with him and used to go. And I still remember they went to Karwan, this place. And I have a vague memory of where that was. So behind this big white building, there was this lane inside, and you go, and there were some 12 or 13 houses where poor lower caste Hindus used to live. The people had just been slaughtered, just killed, all those houses had been burned. And that was done just to put, there's a thing in Hyderabad called scorecard. So, how many Hindus have been killed, how many Muslims have been killed. And the first time it happened when the scorecard equaled, and according to some, more Hindus were killed. This is all deliberately. In fact, I remember they had identified people. In fact, that report they had produced at the end of it would still be available with some of these people. You should talk to Kalpana Kannabiran or Mazhar Hussain or others. They might have copies of that report, where they said that what would happen is these people would target some passing person, individual, alone, and this person would go on a scooter with the person sitting on the pillion holding a knife, right? And as they are passing by, they will just take the knife out a little bit and they just smash the kidney and liver and cut it out and go. These gruesome ways of killing people, at both sides. Whether it was the RSS and Bajrang Dal VHP or people affiliated to the AIMIM. Both were doing it. But the end result of that was, after 1990, right, both the sides knew that, if you do it, it's going to be, the other side is going to retaliate.
Both of the sides, this is BJP or RSS came to know.
And the AIMIM.
But AIMIM started as a retaliation.
Well, yes, you see, what
in
is
the later part.
Retaliation? Right. See, what is the retaliation?
Also, it was an autonomous Muslim reaction. not directed by AIMIM. But the fact of the matter was, for the first time the Hindus came to realize they are going to be on the receiving end. That was important.